Ah, welcome back, Fat Boys. Okay, today we are going to start hauling this over and doing the new paint job. So let's go on and get on into it. So with what I have planned, I don't want to quite reveal the paint scheme that I have going on yet, but to get started, I have someone that's going to get this painted for me. But I want to take this apart so that way that reduces the prices price for me. So I have to take off the rear fender, side skirts, tank, and front fender. So let's go on and start this. To start off, I have to remove the seat. So in order to take off the quick release installment for sissy bar that I've installed, you're going to need a 5/16. So let's go ahead and start working on that. And so because when you do these, you're supposed to put a Loctite on all of them, I'm going to use the breaker bar just to kind of get them started. So what's important to note is that these are front and back specific. So you want to make sure that you are keeping them organized in that sense. So which one's in the front and which one's in the back. So next thing we're going to want to do is take these out. These are the T25 bits. T45. Make sure you don't lose that washer. A tip I've received from a couple Harley mechanics is that whenever you're really setting these in, you will really want to make sure that you set the bit in, or else otherwise it is really likely to strip the head of the screw, and then you're very screwed. Ha ha ha. Now the other side. Now that I have those off, I'm just gonna go ahead and do the easy thing and just remove these side skirts. They just pop right out. My engine's still a little warm, so I'm trying not to touch it. Oh, you have to remove those bolts. There we go. So you just need a little Allen key. There we go. There you can see they just pop right off now. Now same thing over here, but just one bolt. That one came out much easier. There we go. So to get these off, they were telling me you have to separate it and kind of pull it out. And you also have 3 little switches right here that you have to undo. This right here is one of them. Go ahead and disconnect. There we go. Now I'm gonna grab some tape, mark that up. This is a trick I learned that can really help save your butt when it comes time to rewiring all this. You just grab some gaffer's tape, some painter's tape, and you just number them. So that's gonna be number 1, and thus the thing I just disconnected it from is also gonna be number 1. So let's just speed up right here and then I'll go ahead and show you where I'm at. Okay, so now I got all the wires disconnected and I have them labeled up. So that way I know which ones go to which ones later on down the road. And now I also have LED lights, so I have to remember where those connectors are and disconnect them. They're right here, but it's a matter of which ones go to which ones. Disconnect. You can also reach out behind you now as you have the metal backing back here and should be able to pull those out. Those metal bars right there, you just want to, now that you've removed the screws, they should literally just pull out and you should be able to take those out, set them aside. Just like so. And now you remove those like that. And technically the Fender is free, but I still need to remove a couple of my LED lights. Oh, I'm also saying you want to take this out. If I can get to that, get it out. Just a little clip. As you can see, I have really no mechanic. I'm just kind of figuring this out and kind of trying to show you my struggles to save you guys on your struggles. Oh, I'm gonna have to cut a couple zip ties. So, grab some tweezers. So now I am free. So now I'm free, except for the pliers right there. So let's try this before I end up cutting it. There we go, pulled it right out just like that. And now, still one more wire, of course. Just like, there we go. And now it is free. Awesome. Okay, so next we're going to need a couple T pieces. My guess it's going to be a T40 or T45 or maybe T50, T45. I'm going to go ahead and set this down on the carpet so I don't scratch the metal any more than I already have. Now we're going to remove those wires there, grab the pliers again. And now the rear fender is off. Next, since supposedly that was the hardest part, let's do the front fender. Let's do the easiest part next. Unclip the LED lights. Now it should be as simple as removing those 4 bolts on each side. Keyboard should be, it's a T27, there we go. Oh my God. There we go. And so now that I got this off, I'm going to use T25s on these and get so I done goofed, done stripped the head of the screws. I'm gonna go have to get that removed now, but I will continue with everything else. But in the meantime, it's time for a break. Eventually. All right, and now that we're back, the next thing we're gonna be doing is we're going to be emptying the gas tank. So let's go ahead and do that. You're gonna need the fuel pump and obviously a spare gas can to empty that into. Okay, so is your thumb covering it?
Yes.
There you go, you can let go of your thumb now. So next, remove bolts up there and bolts up there. Also gonna go ahead and unclip these. 15 millimeter. And again, a 5/16. Ah, shit. And at this point, I will go ahead and take this off.
What do you help us?
Okay, this one is both tasks are a little bit difficult.
Okay, try my best.
You're either gonna have to hold the gas tank up or unplug it. But unplugging is a lot more difficult than just as it sounds.
I can attempt to hold the gas.
It's pretty light.
Yeah, let's do that because I don't have a lot of muscles.
Yeah. Yep. Like grab underneath it and lift it up.
Like this.
See, it's actually not that heavy, is it?
It's not terrible. If it was filled with gas, it might be a different story.
Oh yeah. So you guys can also see, there was a little plug right up there that you have to remove. And then you also have to unplug that, nice and simple. And now you just have to remove the gas, which is right there.
Service Department, David speaking. What's up, man?
So I am on the fuel pump and that is the very last thing I have to remove. Do you think you have enough time to like just literally tell me how just to disconnect it from the gas tank?
Is it like the little silver check valve?
Yeah.
Lift up on the round part of it and pull down on the line.
So lift up on the silver part and pull down on the black part.
Correct.
All right, perfect, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, bye. There it is.
You did it.
Whew. Now it should come right off.
Ta-da.
Woo. So now I'm gonna remove this. Could have done that earlier, but just some at T45. Now I need to get the gauge off. Ugh. There we go. This is kind of just like my experience and how to take everything apart. You've seen my mistakes and how to remove the gas tank. You're probably gonna need more than one person. It's a little bit difficult and doing some certain things, certain tricks I've learned from removing and dealing with electrical and with the rear fender. Being careful with the front fender and not stripping a screw in those because they have a lot more Loctite on than you might first think. And so just doing all this. And so now with the next video you guys will see is going to be the reveal. So stick around, hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit the like button for this video. Stick around, see what we're gonna be doing, see the color scheme we're gonna be doing with the bike. I really appreciate all the support that I get on this channel from both my friends and family and also all those that come and watch the channel. I really appreciate it. So stick around, find out what we're gonna do, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.